I'm going to assume that Gunnar Stockton doesn't have a good game, so it's going to come down to defense and running the ball for Georgia. Like I don't think that Stockton has looked particularly good throwing the football just yet. He's he's got that scrambling capability that can keep plays alive or pick up first downs, things like that. But I think in a conventional setup where he's making a throw. I think he's been late on his reads a bit this year, and Georgia hasn't been able to block super well. I think that applies to both their passing, pass blocking, and their run blocking both. Austin P was kind of moving their offensive linemen around a little bit last week, and those were first team offensive linemen for the record. It wasn't just walk-ons playing against Austin P. So that coupled with the fact that Tennessee, has a very high rated defense by the computers. I feel like that this is going to be a real nail biter. I know that's suggested in the line here. I think that this really could be the year that Tennessee kind of breaks the drought, though.
So when I look at this one, I think you're right to point out Gunnar Stockton here. Tennessee's going to be without their top two cornerbacks again. They haven't played yet this season. And the real question is, can Gunnar Stockton take advantage of that? I mean, I feel like this Georgia offense, John, has just been kind of going through the motions the past couple of weeks here against Marshall and Austin P. Have they been holding back a little bit? Is there a higher gear that they can click into for this one? Where I want to say yes, I trust Kirby Smart and Mike Bobo and those guys to figure things out and get things going. And then, yeah, maybe they were just going through the motions a little bit the first couple of weeks where they'll be able to step up and get going and click into that higher gear here. This is going to be, like I mentioned at the start of our show, that this was going to be a week that's going to be educational and we're going to learn a lot about some of these teams. I think we learn a lot about what you have in Gunnar Stockton if you're a Georgia fan, and what you have at your quarterback position here, because it seems like this is the spot for him to take over this game and ease some concerns that I know you have and other Dogs fans have as well.
Yeah, I think coming into the year, and I don't want to completely throw Gunnar Stockton under the bus or anything, but I kind of felt like the way that the winds were blowing going into the year, the game to circle for is Gunnar Stockton the guy was going to be the Alabama game at the end of September. I think the deadline's been pushed up. So I hope he's ready for that, because I think that this Tennessee game is going to be something else here. And I think additionally, if Stockton's struggling, if he's turning the ball over, I do wonder if Georgia goes to a different look at quarterback with Ryan Puglisi going back there. He's more of a conventional pocket passer, not quite as mobile as Stockton. But if they get into an absolute must-throw situation, I do wonder if we see